Welcome in the afternoon drive, sunny 107.9. And you know it's getting to be that time of year when we have phone calls from celebrities in Salem, such as Marti Jennings. Marti, welcome in and glad to have you with us here on the afternoon drive. Now, I'm just going to turn you loose because you have a whole handful of things, and I don't even know if there's been this many things happening in the town of Salem in quite some time like this, but you've got a lot of events to tell the folks about.
Well, celebrity, I don't know about, but we are really on the go up here, yes. And it seems like all of it's coming at us within the next 2 weeks. So we have really got a lot prepared for people in the next 2 weeks. But the first thing I want to mention is the Thanksgiving community meal that everyone is welcome to come and attend. If you find yourself with no one to have Thanksgiving with, or you just want to come up and, eat with some people, it is going to be Thanksgiving Day at Eagles Nest Arts Center up at the dining hall. You just go in at the double doors where the gym is. Doors open at 11 a.m. Food will be served from 11:30 until 1 p.m. And the other thing we have on that is if you know a shut-in. Now, we're not, able to do this for just everybody. If you're able to come and go yourself, that's much appreciated.
Mm-hmm.
But if you do know of a shut-in that truly cannot get out, if they will give us a call with their name and address and make sure it's okay with them, then they will be able to get them a plate for Thanksgiving.
Who do they call? Do they call town hall or do they call the church?
You can call the town hall because I am giving it to the church, the lady who's working with the Salem Methodist Church on that project.
Okay, and the number to town hall is 864-944-2819.
That's it all day.
All right. Now, item number 2, what's up next?
Oh my. Item number 2 is we are so excited. I mean, people have been even coming here from like the Cliffs and Kiwiki and picking up flyers. Some North Carolina people from out of town. This is a big to-do. And I even talked to a lady who's down here visiting, and she said, I just came back from France doing this very thing in a market. She said, people over there, it's just, it doesn't happen all the time. And so she's very excited about coming to Salem's first ever annual Christmas market. And it's going to be the Salem Town Market. It is going to be held on November the 29th. So instead of beating all that crowd down, in the store, come out and get something special, something unique, a gift for somebody. There's going to be 64, and yes, I did say 64 vendors that have signed up to be here. It's going to, include if you're cold, if it's going to be a little cold, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's great because it's going to be like Christmas. You get to shop on when it feels like Christmas instead of 80 degrees.
Exactly.
But,
I'll take the cold weather anytime versus 80 degrees and looking for Santa Claus gifts,
Exactly. But there's going to be, and Lee Roach, this is one of her first endeavors in doing a town event, and she has worked so hard to try to get all kinds of different types of vendors, not just 10 of the same thing, and of course, she's going to have her brew lab there with the specialty coffees and the hot chocolate, and there are going to be graphic tees there, baked goods, jewelry. I don't know, 64 vendors is a lot. So if you can't find out of 64 vendors some unique Christmas gift to give somebody, you're probably not going to find it in a store either. But, I really do encourage everyone to come out and check this market out.
And we're going to start the broadcast 9 a.m. Saturday morning. We're going to be set up on the corner next to the fire department from Park Avenue there in Main Street, right on the corner, right next to the fire hydrants. And we will go on the air Monkey Monster 9 from 9 until 1 coming up. And we're going to be featuring Christmas music that morning. We're playing all of your
Well, how
Christmas
cool is that?
classics, and it is time to get the dust off the old Christmas albums and stuff. So Saturday morning, while you're shopping and spending some time in town of Salem, you can also enjoy singing your favorite Christmas tunes coming up.
I love that. Put everybody in the Christmas spirit. One thing to let people know that Main Street itself will be open for parking. The vendors, the little Crestwood thing there by the
Mm-hmm.
Salem Methodist Church, that road is going to be closed for vendor tents to be set up on.
Mm-hmm.
There will be parking at the Salem First Baptist Church. There is no charge for parking, and this there is no charge or no setup fee for vendors this time. We just want people to come out, enjoy it, have a great time, just be festive and make this something that we will want to continue every year.
All right, let's go ahead now and talk about number 3 on our calendar of events here, and that is a Christmas parade.
Don't you love a good Christmas parade?
Oh, I do.
Well, we have one of the best. We might be small, but I love our parade. It is just it warms your heart. You will not come here and watch a parade without leaving here with a big smile on your face. And that's our theme this year is hometown country Christmas. So there will be floats. The Walhalla Band will be here. The 4-H is going to be here. There's going to be the 6 Mile Cloggers are going to be here. So we have a lot of our kids. They go out all over Oconee County and into Pickens County to get into all kinds of sporting and dance. And so we are so glad that they're willing to come back here and be in our parade.
Mm-hmm.
So and all the churches, they do a great job with their floats, and we will have trophy winners for each category: overall winner, best theme, best organizational, best dance, and all that, like we always do. The lineup, if you want to be judged,
Mm-hmm.
the only thing we ask is that you would please be up in the parking lot by 3:15
Right.
p.m. that afternoon,
And again,
because the parade starts at 4.
right. One
And
other
it's
thing
very
too,
hard.
if folks want to sign up, they can call Town Hall. Is that right?
Well, here's the deal.
Okay.
We don't even require you to sign up.
Just show
All
up.
we ask is that you show up, and the fire department guys do a great job directing you as to. We put all of our floats in one area. That way we can, walk around and judge them very
Mm-hmm.
easily. The cars and all that, we put, down the lineup, and then we feed in the floats, where
Right.
everybody can. It's not all the same. You don't see 50 cars and then in a float, but we do keep them together for the judging, which makes it go, relatively easy.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
The airtime of that one for us will be 3:50 in the afternoon, 4 o'clock start of the parade. It will be aired online and on social media. So for the folks that can't make it out, all the links will be shared on the Town of Salem's Facebook page. If you're not a member or would like to join, please do so. And that way you can stay up with all the events. I want to back up, coincide a day before that is the 10th annual Drive-Through Living Nativity. That's going to be coming up 4th through the 7th from 6 to 8 p.m. And this is another thing that's kind of a big deal for the community is you were talking about the church participation. All the churches get together and they tell the story of Christ as the birth of Jesus Christ. And this is huge for the community.
It is. You will actually enter in to Bethlehem, and you will be met by the census taker, who will tell you, of course, you got to go pay your taxes, and you will go through the shepherd's field, and you will go by a heavenly choir that's singing. You will see the innkeeper. You will see Mary and Joseph and the angels at Bethlehem. You will see the wise men. And this is this is something that every year I work a lot of these events, but every year this is something that I feel fills my heart with the real true meaning of Christmas. You
And we
just come
also
away
have
with that blessing.
we have a blessing too and other things along with this, and this just makes it more somber here. The 10th annual, to hear that story about birth of Jesus Christ, but what all we've experienced this year from a community perspective coincides this year with this. To me, this is just a wonderful thing.
Definitely. And they do have a theme this year. Well, they have a theme every year, but this year the theme is the different names of
Mhm.
Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
So you will have to kind of listen as you go through this year because they're going to be having like 24 different names that Jesus is called. And at the end, there will be someone there that's kind of asking you about it.
Mm-hmm.
And they have a beautiful Christmas ornament that they give everybody every
Cool.
year. But this year it is going to have one of the names of Jesus that, whether he's called the Good Shepherd, the Redeemer, Lord of Lords, Emmanuel, just, they have picked out 24 names. And so you just don't know what ornament you're going to get to go on your tree. And this is totally a free event. That's one thing I want everyone to know because sometimes people go by thinking they have to pay to
Mm-hmm.
come through Bethlehem.
Right.
But oh no, not here in Salem. You drive through. It is a free event.
Mm.
And I promise you will. The kids to see their eyes. When they when the angel appears to the shepherds at night, and then the heavenly choir, and there's these beautiful angels with trumpets. There, and you go on down, and then you get to see the humbleness and the meekness of the manger scene,
Right.
and the birth of Jesus. It truly is an experience.
And again, that's December the 4th through the 7th. So when the parade's over, hang around and head up that way and check that out. The 10th annual drive-through Living Nativity will be there at the Eagle Nest Arts Center. All right, now, here is the final one. And this one here is another big one that we're looking forward to. And I've talked Monkey Monster and I are going to be there with you on this event coming up. It is Polar Express Movie Night at the Eagle Nest Arts Center, December the 12th. Tell us a little bit about that, Marty.
We are so excited. This will be the first movie night at Eagle's Nest Arts Center. It is December the 12th at 7 p.m. Doors will open at 6:15 p.m. because they're opening the doors a little early because we are going to have some special guests that will be there in appearance that night, which will be none other than Mr. and Mrs. Santa Claus themselves showing up. And we have this beautiful screen with a train coming down the track. And they're going to be there for you to make your own pictures with your cell phone. Will not cost you a dime. Here again, this is another free event. You do not have to pay one dime to come. We want this auditorium to be full and running over because we want, this is a tryout to see how it goes. And we just feel that this is going to be something that's really going to help, the kids and the preteens and everything and the parents to have something to do with their kids here once a month or,
Right.
in Salem.
Absolutely. And again, that's going to be on the 12th, 6:15. The doors open. Come meet Santa, and we'll kick the movie off at around 7 o'clock. Bring some cash because you can get some you got to have popcorn with a movie. And there's going to be
that good buttery.
There's going to be popcorn there available. And finally here, real quickly, the big news, too, is that December the 31st, we are moving, and that will be the first night in the Eagle Nest Art Center studios as the radio station is coming home back to Salem. For the first time ever, the studio has never resided inside the town of Salem, but we're looking forward to it, and the community seems so excited knowing now that, hey, look, a radio station is coming to Salem.
That is some of. Well, Jeff, you've been here so much until we call you ours anyway. So, but it's just we're all excited that now you have a great new home, and I know that not at this moment, but later on you got some big news about the
Yes.
new place you're going to
Yes.
be,
Correct.
and we're going to do that, but this will be a good break in. You're always here hosting everything we do, and we can't tell you how much we appreciate you, and Monkey Monster too. She's just she's there for everything.
She
But
is, and again, it's always a warm welcome, and that's what makes this so easy to do, is because of the warm welcomes and the hospitality. And we're doing the same thing. We're trying to help this community, because the towns that are size of Salem, and I've said this before, they don't get a radio station. And again, this has just been for me for the last 3.5 years that I've been working with the town of Salem. This has been one of the greatest adventures that I've ever done, and I'm having fun. That's the key. When you have fun doing something, you'll never work a day in your life. And I enjoy being a part of the community, and just getting to know everyone, and having using what a radio station is intended to do to serve the community. That's what makes this radio station so unique from the rest of them, is that I'm still doing radio as they used to do it in the 60s and 70s, and it still works. People love being a part of something in the community.
Oh, yes. But, everybody knows you by name here. They know who you are. Like I said, you're just one of the family. But we will not tell Ralph, that ran the barber shop here for so long, that you are the first radio station that came here, because I actually think maybe he thinks he was. Those men at that barber shop getting their hair cut, they just thought they were their own radio station. That's hilarious. Well,
that reminds me of an episode of Andy Griffith at Floyd's Barber Shop. All right, well, Marti, that is appreciate you taking time to come on and be with us here. And again, we wanted to get folks up to date. And the good news is we're going to play this same interview on Saturday too, because there'll still be pertinent information of the upcoming events. So if you miss it coming up this afternoon, you'll get to hear it again coming up Saturday. But we're looking forward to it, and it is all on for Christmas this year.
We are so excited, Jeff, and this is, it's just going to grow and warm your heart.